Hello there, my lovely Legionnaires. If you've been following me over on Twitch, you know that I've fallen into the Honkai Star Rail hole. I've been having a really great time with the game overall, so I wanted to do something that I've seen others do for stuff like Genshin Impact. At the start of Robin's banner, I'd saved up a good amount of jades and tickets. I decided that I'd be drawing whoever I pulled on the banner. Now, I had some troubles with that, mainly because I didn't really know how the updating process worked. It's been a while. I'm stupid and kind of a boomer. Don't look at me. Stop! But I eventually managed to finish it out. It's fine. Oh, this video isn't sponsored, by the way. I'm just having fun, and I wanted to have some fun with you. Spend your money responsibly, enjoy the game. This is just a passive endorsement. Okay. Alright. Okay. Come on. I want Hook. I got Asta again!
Give me a moment.
I got Asta again. Okay, well, that's fine. I am head and CEO of the Leave Asta Alone committee. Oh my god. I love her so much. She's so sweet. She's doing her absolute best. And the members of the space station just keep spreading bullshit about her. She spent her own money to try and take care of her people, and they had rumors flying around that she was embezzling. She also has to deal with Herta on a day-to-day basis, which makes her braver than any US Marine. The quest she does with Arlen is so fucking sweet. The poor girl's on the verge of tears thinking she was a bad boss. Asta doesn't deserve to be bullied like this. Let her and Peppy take a vacation. I'll run the space station for a month if it means our girl can take a fucking break. I really love her design too. I think the designs overall are much stronger in Honkai than they were in Genshin, because they read a little better, mostly. Asta has a lot of elements that make her actually look like a stylized scientist. Is it practical? No. But I think for stuff like this, it doesn't really matter, and for her position on the station, I think that it's very solid. I think overall, Hoyoverse has a bit of an issue with exposed legs on women, which you'll notice is going to be a recurring theme. But her design is one of the ones I think is pretty tasteful. She looks like a stylish young woman dressed to impress her coworkers and feel cute. My main issue is that her design's a little complicated. They're all like that, though. Hers is not one of the worst. There's actually a lot of just simple blocks of color. She's also more in line with the way that I draw, so it was pretty easy for me to adapt to her. As for her gameplay, I'm gonna be so real. I ended up sidelining her basically as soon as I got Himeko. She's great for a team that prioritizes turn order, but our resident mom's follow-up attack is a little too good to pass up for most encounters, which sucks. Now that I have Boot Hill, I think she'll have a place on my team again, especially if I end up picking up Bronya in Stellar Warp. I love her character, but she's just not quite enough. Oh, you got someone. Okay, gamers.
I'm sure there'll be.
Yes!
I was about to say what?
Yes!
No.
My baby girl! Yes!
I was literally going to say, like, oh man, what if it's Clara?
I'm so happy it's Clara!
What?
Mr. Svarog creases Jordan!
Creasing Jordans.
I was so excited to have my baby girl, I forgot to record her art footage. So you have to deal with the cropped stream footage of the sketch. I'm so sorry. I'm a moron and a bad content creator. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my daughter. I've said repeatedly that my two favorite characters in the game so far are Hook and Clara, and I've got them both now. I got Hook on Boot Hill's banner and Clara here. Unironically, I've just turned Mr. Svarog Creases Jordans into a fucking verbal stem that I'm just saying all the time, at any opportunity. Always. I love that she's such a passionate robot activist who's here to see everyone in the underworld get along. There's something so very good about the fact that none of her attacks are her, too. They're just Svarog protecting her. She's so sweet. I just love her with all of my heart. Clara has some of the best text dialogue in the whole game, too. There's something so good about the detail that she likes emoticons rather than the stickers that everyone else seems to use. That always feels like a younger person thing to me. Speaking of her texting, the conversation she has about the Clara Protection Society makes me want to scoop her up and give her the biggest hug in the whole world. As someone who was a child that would go to get the mail in her bare feet when there was snow on the ground, I wish her a very put your new shoes on, please! Speaking of her design, for the most part, I really like it. I don't think she's supposed to be albino, but I kinda headcanon that she is. It gives the cast a few interesting layers, in my opinion, to have little details like that. I like the heavy coat and sweater combo. It looks warm and cozy, up until her bare legs! Why? It's the one thing about her design that drives me nuts. No shoes, no pants, no leggings, no skirt. This poor girl is walking around freezing cold scrapyards with no leg coverage? Why? She's also so young, it feels a little weird to me. If I were to redesign her, truly the only thing I'd change is to give her big fluffy leggings, a pair of like big chunky boots, and then a pair of mittens. Otherwise, I think she's a really solid design. Love her colors, and the flow of it overall is great. It reads really well. As for her combat, I've rotated her in and out of teams since getting her, but I'm drowning in 5-star physical, so I don't really know the right team composition for her yet. I think it's because unlike Kalis, Boothill, and Robin, I don't have an intuitive idea for what kind of team she's best for yet. I'm sure there's 1,000 sweaty gamers who have her Apex build, but unlike with Genshin, where I feel like if you're not max level and built a certain way, your characters are garbage, I can and will noodle around with her a little until I find a team where she belongs.
Bootleg Potemkin! Crazy Jordan!
Got Welt.
Also got a 5-star, Welt light code. That's great. I'll put that on him as soon ASAP. Got another March! Okay.
March 7th.
Holds really well on this banner.
It's probably just because I walked up the stairs.
Unironically, you're probably right. She's so fucking cute, I want to die, oh my god! I love Genki girls so much. The girl in the team who's positive and full of energy is always close to my heart. Her dynamic with the rest of the Express is some of the best minute-to-minute bits of the game. I'm currently working my way through the Zien show, so I've seen her with most of the male cast, and I'm dying. She's so fucking funny. I love the bit where she gets bullied by the moles. I love her constantly teasing Don Hung for being a little broody baby. I love the way she gets pouty about our treatment by the Zien show. She's just really sweet. I can't handle it. I want to pat her head at all times. Big little sister vibes. I'm super intrigued by her backstory too. I know that there's a working theory that she's the same thing as Firefly, but since I'm trapped in side quest hell, I won't know if that's true until it's spoiled for me on TikTok. The evidence I've seen is compelling though, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little more mysterious than that. I want to believe that there's something that's all her own rather than making her a part of somebody else's backstory, you know? I like her design too. Again, I feel like the bare legs are okay here since it's, again, a fashion statement. I like her top the most though. It has really great shape overall. I think it's something I'd like to wear personally in my real life. The big chunky camera is a cute accessory, and I like that it's integral to her character. Her photo snapping is so sweet. I can't help but notice that her colors are a little similar to Stellar Jade's, and that it looks like she has shapes on her that remind me a bit of Primogems. I wonder if that's something to note, or if it's just a good color scheme. Who can know? I don't know. I don't think that's anything, but I've noticed it. Her eyes are actually the most striking thing about her. It's something I've noticed that a lot of Honkai characters have, really striking and strange eyes. I also wanted to point out her ticket, because we got a member of the Express. All the members of the Astral Express have the little gold emblem on them that I can't help but notice is shaped like a little boarding pass. I think it's a great deal that they all share. As for her position on my team, indispensable. Unironically, I think she's the ice character I use the most. I bounce between her and Herta, but I have to be so real with you. The shields and debuff removal, life-saving. Between her and Aventurate, I've clutched my way through so many stupid boss fights you don't even know. I love her so much. Now that I have Pela, I have a few more options, but I end up falling back into what's comfortable and familiar, and March is nothing if not comfortable. So let's see. There are 4. Okay. 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 Alright. Hanya! I already have Hanya, so that'll be another Eidolon for her. I haven't met Hanya yet. I don't know anything. It also doesn't help that she's also a physical, so she was kind of lost in the wake of Boot Hill, Robin, Clara, Kalis. God damn it, I can't talk much about her personally. I'm not far enough into the Xian show. I really need to make more story progress. Shit. Alright, I'll just talk about her design. I don't want to read the wiki and regurgitate it like I know what I'm talking about, so just design. She's a judge, right? That's what I got. God, this is another design fault, I think. I like both of the judges that we have overall, but there's some really great through lines in their designs, and there's too much skin showing for it to feel right. I don't know what it is with Hoyo's character designers and needing to have bare women legs, but it only works about 20% of the time when it comes to the full design. It also doesn't help that her titties are just there. I don't know, I'd make the undershirt solid, make the overlay red. It feels like it'd really strike up the design, would make it feel a little less lewd? I don't know, I'd make her shorts full pants with cutouts instead. I think the idea she has up top with a few small sections of skin showing makes her feel a little bit more restricted. That makes more sense too, especially considering that Chie also seems to have the same sort of vibe going on. I wish it would be a little more cohesive. I do adore the color scheme that the Ten Lords seem to have though. The dark turquoise, the gold, the red accents, really great. I don't see it enough. I also really like the design details around her face. The eye bags, her dull eyes, the cool feather headpiece, all really interesting. Draws great attention up to her face. Makes her seem almost a little intimidating too. I think with a few design tweaks, she'd be a character whose look I'd really like. Another 4-star. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah! Alright. Cool. Also cute. I don't know anything about her either. I got the other judge! And at time of recording, I've only just met her. Shit, okay, so it's more of this. I'm sorry! I can only play the game so much. There's only so many hours in the day, and I have so much shit I have to do. Don't look at me like that! Let's talk about the design again. You see what I mean? Give these bitches leggings or something. That elevated this design immediately. They might have done it because she's a doll, but I like it. I also like the little design change that where Hanya wears a yin-yang symbol on her belt, there's a demon face on hers. I love the contrast that there is between the two of them that starts there. It helps read that she's the more stern one of the pair. I also like the contrast in their colors as well. Richie is more white and Hanya's is more black, which pushes that, but it also helps them feel like a unit when all of the rest of their colors are harmonious. They feel part of the same group. It's one of the main things I didn't like about Genshin designs. There were a lot of people in the same faction or organization, but they didn't have any unity between them. It just felt a little more messy. Star Rail seems to be a lot better about that. People feel like their designs not only read, but if they're in the same group, they feel more cohesive. Her design in particular is way more complicated than the others seem to be. At least for some reason it was for me. So like our fellow they, them, Jinja Ninja, out the window some of those details go. I just needed to simplify her up a little. I will! I just started working on a 4th wall. 5? Did we get Robin already? No! We got another Clara! What? Oh my god!
Oh my! I mean, fuck.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Fellas! Listen, they were like content! For your last pull, you'll get her. Fucking damn. Alright, well. You can't make this shit up. If I didn't have footage of this, you'd think I was making shit up. Sure enough, on my last pull, I pulled 2 5-stars, the banner one included, and a 4-star character on top of it. Shit's insane. My luck is wild. It's bonkers. It wanted to be content. Now, like I said, I'm not out of Xian show yet, so Pia Connie isn't even a twinkle in my eye, which means time for another talk about her surface level actually... No, I do have one thing. It's not really relevant, but there is something I want to talk about. There's a solid community shipping her with Boot Hill, and I'm not going to pretend I don't see it. I think it's cute. I, however, want him to hold hands with the funny knight. No. I ship Robin with Serval. Is there proof of that? No. I think the idea of the rock star, punk, step-on-me scientist and soft, elegant idol falling in love as they lock eyes while they change from dressing room to stage is incredibly cute, and you can't stop me. Legally, there's nothing you can do. Unlike the other two, Robin is in fact a staple in my team now. Those damage buffs are scary. She turns 4 stars into cannons and 5 stars into nukes. My ass is going to absolutely body Simulated Universe if I can stack those damage buffs. You don't even know. It's so fucking funny. I'm also not sick of her songs yet, personally, but I like the detail that it doesn't override boss music. Regular encounter music, it starts playing her music, but not over boss fights, which I really, really like. I just think that all of the music in Honkai is absolute bangers. Onto her design, Robin's design is one of those 20% that works with the bare legs, like I said before. Her dress is so fucking pretty. She's just the peak of delicate beauty, and it conveys it great. Her halo and wings are great to draw attention back into her face. I love her hair, too. It's a little weird to say, but there's not a lot of fluffy girls in Honkai, and I think her waves and pseudo-old Hollywood hairstyle is really something. It adds a lot to Pia Connie's overall retro-futurist vibe. She looks like she could be performing pop music or singing in a speakeasy. She feels a little more versatile. She also has a lot of great textures in her design, too, that I like. Her underdress, the wings on her hips, the galaxy at the bottom of her shoes, they really help her design pop out. And that's it! I really like this game, and I'm definitely going to be doing it again. My current plan is to do it again for the Jade Argenti banner, because I love Argenti, I want him on my team, I need him because even if he's half as good as his boss fight, it'd be really great, I could really use those buffs and debuffs, god damn it! So I'm bypassing Firefly entirely. We're saving up for Rose Prince. If you want to be there when I pull and either curse my luck or give me your energy, you can follow me over on Twitch. You can also remember to check out my editor in the description, and I've also started putting the links to the VODs of where I do these streams in the description as well as in my highlight content, so that way if you want to see the full unedited gameplay, you can do that. That's all for now. I'll be seeing you in the next one. Goodbye!